Well, recent years have seen a number of powerful and deadly hurricanes make landfall here in the U.S. Just one of these storms was Hurricane Helene, which was particularly notable for its devastating impacts on western North Carolina. You can see some of that flooding on our screens right now. First Alert meteorologist Spencer Blum live in studio now to talk about how there have been some interesting trends when it comes to the deaths in these types of events.
Exactly, Peter. These storms are horrific no matter what happens or where the event takes place. But historically, the deadliest part of a hurricane has been the storm surge. Now, as strong winds in a storm blow past the water's surface, it physically pushes several feet of water inland as that storm gets closer to the coast. Now, this causes widespread flooding and destruction. And the National Hurricane Center found that between 2013 and 2022, freshwater flooding actually accounted for a much larger share of direct deaths compared to storm surge. There are a number of reasons for this. One comes down to the increased and improved messaging from agencies like the National Weather Service, but climate change is also playing a role.
We are seeing these storms become rainier, and that's something that we expect to see in a warmer climate because warmer air can hold more moisture. So that's something like what we saw with Helene in 2024. It was an extremely heavy rainfall event that led to a lot of damage.
It's important to remember that every storm is different and there are a myriad of different factors that can impact both an individual storm and the season as a whole. So here's what Dr. Garner had to say when I asked her about what she thinks of these types of storms in the future.
I think it's a warning for all of us that, these storms are getting worse. They're getting more dangerous. They have the capability of not just inflicting a lot of damage at the coast, as Helene did as well, but also of persisting further inland and causing damage there as well.
As always, your First Alert weather team will continue to monitor both the tropics, both in and out of hurricane season. Live in studio, Spencer Blum, News Channel 3.
Okay, Spencer.